is Matthew Vanderplow. I've been coming here to Part-Time Bible Church for about 10 years now. I got hooked up with Dave Ramsey last year. Somebody had turned me on to his radio program and I started listening. One thing I found is that he made me mad at first. He made me mad because of things that he was saying was true. And it's stuff that I really didn't want to hear. But the more I listened to him talk to his callers and talk about different things, and I've read his material, the more I started to understand that this is the way to go. Okay? Debt is not normal. It's not normal to have a credit card. It's not normal to have a car loan. It's not normal to live paycheck to paycheck and worry about where the money's coming from. God didn't set it up that way, and that's not a good way to live. I wanted to talk to you a little bit tonight about myself personally. Most of you know me. For those who don't know me, 2.5 years ago, I was about twice the man I am now. I weighed over 500 pounds. I just couldn't walk more than 10 feet without huffing and puffing. Couldn't spend time with my 2-year-old son at that time. My life and health in general were bad. November of 2003, the doctor pretty much sat me down and said, look, you need to do something about your weight, otherwise you're going to die. And he was very serious. We talked about different medications that I was on to try to lose weight, medically supervised diets that were available. He said, for you, unfortunately, the only step that you got left is the surgery. I went to a surgery orientation, did some research on the internet, until that scared the crap out of me. He said at that time that after doing all that research and spending some time in prayer that I decided that, hey, by having the surgery, I was going to have to change my life anyway. I was going to have to exercise. I was going to have to change my eating habits. Why go through the pain and expense and possible dying on the table with trying it on my own? So I got dedicated and decided that's what I was going to do. And 2.5 years later, I've lost a total of 233 pounds. And what I want you to get from that is, number one, it took commitment. People ask me all the time, how did you do it? I got 10, 15, 20 pounds to lose. I wish I had your willpower. Well, I could tell them how I did it. I could give them the tools, but it's not going to work unless you have the commitment. Same thing with Financial Peace University. You're going to get the tools, you're going to get the DVDs, you're going to get the homework, you're going to be able to read his book. You're going to have the tools, but unless you have that commitment, it's not going to work. And there are 3 areas to commitment. The first one is making the choice. You can make a choice in your heart. Well, how do you do that? Well, sometimes it takes what I call a major life event. For me, it was a doctor sitting down and telling me I was going to die. For somebody who's smoking, maybe it's x-ray coming back with a black spot on the lung. For somebody in financial difficulty, maybe it's a second notice on your mortgage payment. Maybe it's one too many calls from a collections agent. But you got to make that commitment in your heart, and you got to decide that I'm going to change no matter what. Failure is not an option. It's a song that I listen to from time to time by Supercheck. It's called Get Up, and one of the lines of the song is, to fall is not to fail, you fail when you don't try. There's going to be rough roads. Things are going to happen. That's life. But the thing is you got to get up, pull yourself up by your bootstraps, and continue on. The second thing is you need to choose a goal. For me, it was a weight goal. My weight goal is to be at 225 pounds. I'm 24 pounds from that goal. For somebody who wants to quit smoking, maybe it's I'm going to quit smoking in 6 months. Maybe I'm going to quit smoking in a year. For somebody that's going to get out of debt, hey, we're going to work hard. I'm going to get a second job. We're going to do whatever we can. Within the next year, within the next 18 months, we're going to be totally debt-free. The goal that you have needs to be attainable, and it's to be something that's specific. It can't be, oh, I'm going to quit smoking. Just quit smoking. No, it's got to be specific. It's going to be, I'm going to quit smoking in 6 months. I'm going to quit smoking in a year. As far as being debt-free, it's, I'm going to do it in 18 months. We're going to work hard. We're going to do it in 24 months. And the third thing is you need to make that plan. For me, it was sitting down and deciding how many calories I was going to intake versus how many calories I was going to burn. You expend more than you take in, you lose weight. I sat down, came up with a written plan, and took that plan and ran with it. As far as your financial goals go, that's where the budget comes in. You're going to come through these programs, you're going to come up with a budget, and you're going to work with that budget. First budget you have may not work. Second month may not work. The third month may not work. But as you go on, you'll be able to fine-tune that budget into something that's going to work. And as you see that, you'll see your debt start to go down, your savings start to go up, and you'll feel more confident. So I just wanted to give you a little bit of hope that, hey, we can be debt-free. It's just going to take commitment on your part. So, all right.